Sean O'Malley at 100%, is he good enough to beat Merab? It's a lot to ask. Merab is a complete nightmare. He has the best weapon in all of combat sports ever. He has the best cardio to ever do it in any weight class. So you're dealing with a guy that doesn't get tired, shoots relentlessly nonstop. So it's a tough task for Sugar Sean, even at 100%. But all I'm saying, if there is a guy to beat him, it's a guy like Sugar who has precise striking and can time when Merab comes in. Is Merab going to get him down? 100%. Unless Sugar just pulls something off like he did against Aljo, and lands one early. But in 25 minutes, with a healthy Sugar, a focused Sugar, if anyone's going to get it done, it's either him or it's Corey Sandhagen. Those are the two guys who can beat Merab. Outside that, there's nobody even close who's going to beat Merab. Not a chance. So these are his two toughest tests. A healthy Sugar, which that last one, throw out. That does not matter. You could tell something was off about Sugar. Yeah, he didn't have a fucking shoulder. So it's going to compromise him in the striking, in the takedown defense. But again, he's going to get taken down. Guarantee it. But he has a much better chance now to win and put his best foot forward. Now that he's doing all the things right. Took it serious, took his time, didn't rush, had surgery, shoulders 100%. He gets the timing down. He saw the way Merab fought him the first time. And it's not like Merab can switch up his game plan and decide to stay on the feet with him. He'll get starched. On the feet, Sugar has just as advantage as Merab does on the ground. So it's, polarizing completely different styles. But Sugar, he's a guy who could get it done. It's a big if, but he can get it done. So that first fight, I don't care. I know they fought and everyone's upset he got the rematch. I don't because it's a 100% healthy focus Sugar Sean, and that's what makes me excited. I think he can get it done. Tough though. Merab's so goddamn good. So damn good. Co-main event, it's cool. The women's division, there's not a lot. If Kayla beats Juliana Pena, there's not a lot. But I also don't think Kayla Harrison has a lot left in the tank either. Cutting that weight is a complete nightmare for her. She's so malnourished when she gets in there. She looks slower. Her first fight in the UFC against Holly Holm, she looked fantastic. Her last fight, you saw some holes in her game a little bit. I think it's just a weight cutting issue. If there's another weight class where there's more people for her, I think she would be the best ever. But, it is what it is. She has to fight at this weight class. But also, Kayla Harrison's like minus 2,000? She started off crazy. The odds are fucking
625 right now.
Minus 625. She started off, I want to say in the thousands, damn near 2,000. But listen, Juliana Pena, is she the greatest grappler? No. Is she the greatest striker? No. But she's just tough as nails, and she's pretty good at everything, but she's just tough. The problem is, so is Kayla Harrison. And she's great at one thing. Juliana's not great at one thing in particular. She's great at winning and finding a way to get it done, and she's fearless. That's her superpower. She can take punishment. She's tough as nails. But toughness will only take you so far, and it's taken her to, the champion. She beat Amanda Nunes, for God's sakes. But if you match up toughness for toughness, Kayla Harrison's right there. But she's super dominant on the ground. The issue that you're going to have with this pay-per-view, if you want something to hate on, is if Merab wins, if the two favorites win, if Merab wins and Kayla Harrison wins, you're getting 50 minutes of lay and pray. Straight up. 50 minutes. And with the timeouts, the commercials, the rounds, the minute between the rounds, you're getting an hour of lay and pray. Kayla Harrison, not a finisher. Merab, not a finisher. If they win, you're getting 60 minutes of what most of the fan base hates. And you paid for it. People are going to be pissed. But if Sugar wins, they're going Sizzler. Because he can only win by knockout. And the rest of the fights on the card are fun. The rest of the fights should be the reason you buy it. The rest of the fights are action-packed. You got Kelvin Gastelum, Joe Pyfer, insane fight. Remember, this was supposed to be happen in Mexico. Pfeiffer got freaking diarrhea or whatever, ate some bad tacos or something, got food poisoning. But this is a great fight. Extremely tough fight for Kelvin Gastelum. He's not a middleweight. He's small for middleweight. His best days are behind him. He does have a great chin, but Joe Pyfer is a huge middleweight and hits like a fucking heavyweight. It's a nightmare of a matchup for Kelvin. Probably the best matchup on the card. I like Mario Bautista and Patchy Mix. Be interesting to see what they do with Patchy Mix, because if he wins this one, even though the main event is Merab and Sugar, unless Patchy absolutely mollywops Bautista, he's still one away from a title shot. So I think he'd have to beat Mario, and then he's going to have one more and then get a title shot. Then Vicente Luque and Kevin Holland's a fun fight. Whenever Kevin Holland fights, take my money. He's fun. They're good fights, man. They're good fights. Rest of the card's decent. Prelims, decent. Nothing can blow your hair back. Yeah, take my money, man. Take my money. What else you got, Jen?
Alrighty. So BJ Penn, you know, obviously we talked about it. He put you in one of his things too, right?
Yeah.
About like
where he thought it was Aaron Hernandez.
Exactly. Yeah. So a lot of stuff's been happening. So there's this video that came out where he put his mother saying hit me. I'll just play it for you real quick. Anyway, he's been arrested 3 times in the last 6 days from the first arrest, but he's on bail now. But he's going like wild, and there's video footage of him getting arrested here.
Yeah, I saw the one. He's on the bed, super chill with his wiener in the air.
It's so like
just letting his nuts hang. He's just on the bed, and he knows the cops. And he's like, you need to call that. Like, what are you guys doing? You're arresting me for harassment? Like, what are you guys talking about? Mm-hmm. But I think they're just trying to help him, man. I don't know. It's tough to watch. This is when social media sucks.
Yeah. Dude, he thinks everyone's fake. It's such a bad. I don't know how do you fix that?
Listen, the CT doesn't help, but that ain't all CT. I've told you guys this before. That's more than that. Eesh. This can't end well unless he gets help.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, the cops are taking him out there, but yeah, he's on bail right now.
Let's see. In Hawaii, imposter theft refers to instances where individuals falsely impersonate others, often to steal their identity and commit fraudulent acts. This can evolve using a fake identity to obtain out. Huh.
That's another thing too. This is a lot of this is about finances, right? His mother has money. He says that she's keeping the money from him. He says that she's keeping the money from him or something like that. Says
Penn has been claiming for a month that his mother and 2 brothers are missing and have had their identities stolen by federal agents in an attempt to steal their family's fortune. Jesus Christ.
Accusing his high school girlfriend, stealing his phone, cash, and flashlights. This is so crazy, man.